Alright, I think we're ready.
Who's the bitch on the left? Yeah, I'm playing in 4x3, so might as well not change anything with it. I mean, it's a cool picture,
Yeah,
so
you're
fuck
fine.
it. Alright.
the bitch on the left.
He's the Gunman guy, come on. Alright. So timing starts. Are you ready?
Is your mic coming through the
Oh.
stream?
It should be.
1 second.
Hopefully.
Alright, yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, so timing starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. So this is another mod for Half-Life 1. This is a lot more of a total conversion though. Like, They Hunger had some stuff that was just straight from Half-Life, but yeah, this is just completely different. Has nothing to do with Half-Life. It's on the same engine, obviously, but yeah. This actually was a fully released game. Like, people bought this in like a box at the store, and like I actually have the original box and shit. And yeah, that's me on the left right there. So what's up? Anyway, this game has a lot of like cutscenes and moments like this where you can't really do anything. But the voice acting is pretty top tier, so it's okay.
We've got a few hours. May as well go practice on the firing range till we're ready to go.
Obviously it has a lot of like the same tricks as, you know, standard Half-Life. It's got, you know, classic bunny hopping, whatever. You know, lower FPS to turn NPCs and whatnot. This beginning section is pretty much a tutorial, so it's not that bad though. Some ways to make it a little bit faster. I actually have no idea how you can get this game anymore. Like, nobody sells it, so other than like torrenting it, it's probably not like any real way to get it. But yeah, They Hunger has always been free. So yeah, it's just teaching how to like jump and duck and shit like that. But now I get to learn how to do the weapons, even though the entire like place is falling apart from a crashed ship or whatever. Nobody seems to care. So this is a pretty cool trick. You can actually just punch that one. You're supposed to use the sniper rifle to shoot it, but apparently your fists count as like sniper rifles for some reason. And picking up the sniper rifle is actually pretty slow because he has to like go through this animation. So it's faster to just run down there and punch it. So yeah, all the guns in this game have like customizable little things. So with the shotgun you can shoot 4 shots or you know, 2 or 1, and you can make the accuracy and the rate of fire faster. This gun only has 2 settings. You can make it shoot faster, but if it's on this setting, then it will like overheat. So it's probably one of the coolest parts of the game is the weapons. Wow, that went really fast. That was weird. Alright, we're already at the best part of the game.
Welcome to the vehicle training course. I know what you're thinking. What good is a tank in space? But it's good to keep your skills sharp. The instructor is waiting over there by the tank. Okay, let's get started. Enter the tank by walking up to the... Drive the tank to the other side of you! Turn the tank! Press your crouch key to fire the machine gun. The other weapons have been disabled. We are in an asteroid...
So that's the last time I'm going to drive the tank until the end of the game. I'm going to try my hardest to skip all the tanks I can, because they're pretty slow. but they're fun to drive, so.
Okay, you're ready to start the explosives training course. Today you'll be learning how to use the multiple unit launch engine, or MULE.
So I don't really want to learn how to use explosives.
Also, this course will teach you how to use the MULE ammunition packs as grenades, in case you find yourself without a launcher in combat. Because of all the explosives, this is a very dangerous range. So I'm going to leave you to practice on your own. There are plenty of emergency medical kits in case you set off an explosive too close to yourself. I'll be remotely piloting the target.
So once he starts turning around, I will begin murdering him. And usually the game would, you know, give you a game over screen, but since I went to a different map, it didn't count. So I just skipped a big section of the tutorial. Saves a lot of time.
Ah, Major Archer, I've been expecting you. Good luck on your mission, sir. Better hurry. The dropships are ready to take off.
Getting my bathtub ship.
Welcome aboard, Major Archer. Look! This is the last time.
Wow. That guy got mad. Okay, so now we're in Jurassic World, which is pretty exciting. See, there's dinosaurs. It kind of feels like this game is like multiple games put in one. It's pretty strange. Because there's like this entire dinosaur section, and then you never see the dinosaurs again. It's like, okay. So yeah, right there I have to trigger a little ambush to make the place, you know, start falling apart. So the shotgun in this game is definitely the best weapon for speedrunning, because you can boost yourself with it. With 4 shots, you can go really fast horizontally, and with 3 or less, then you can boost yourself vertically. For some reason, they made it so that you can't do it with 4, like they expected people to do it or something. But if you just change it to 3, then you can boost yourself up and skip a lot of sections. So now I have to wait for this tank to blow up the floor for me. Just boosting my way through here. This game is all about just finding triggers. So like right there, there's another trigger which you have to activate to get through this next point. Yeah, he plays Chris Pratt, that's right. Oh. Alright, so this is an unskippable cutscene thing. There's Keiju in here. It almost looks like you can get out or like get through it, but we don't know anyway yet.
Not while your general was still alive. If you read your science
Hey, Alter.
carefully, you'd have known that Silicon life has no chance of digesting fellow gunmen or the scientists. But you left us all to rot in the guts of those Silicon beasts. After crushing the monster's heart with my bare hands, I struggled tooth and nail to free myself. Literally. As you can imagine, an experience like that changes a man. I felt from within that terrifying power of the beast. I had my first insight into the awesome weapon it could become. When I had freed the undigested science team, they too saw the light of my vision. And they have labored well to engineer a host of new xenome species. You're very important to me, Archer.
This is very important to the plot.
You here otherwise. Science would be nothing without its guinea pigs. But try not to feel as if your slow death has no meaning. We intend to learn a great deal from your suffering, and we'll put all this hard-won knowledge to good work, ensuring the slaughter of the rest of your gunmen. Treacherous,
Rip.
self-centered brutes.
Rip alien squirrel.
No, I'm not ungentle
Lizard thing.
myself. I've left you some basic supplies, and I'm betting your will to survive is strong enough to provide some valuable data. But in all honesty, the greatest service you can do us all is die in an interesting fashion. Yes, my friend. Now it is yours.
Yeah,
to
his
provide
bare
us
hands.
what it's like to be
Not
eaten
his
alive.
giraffe hands. Okay. So he's finally done. Hopefully the game won't crash. It likes to crash sometimes. Okay, good. So yeah, right there you have to press those two switches. I just boosted across to hit the other one a little bit faster. I'm gonna try to do an object boost. I failed. Wow, I got the object boost, but it bounced off the walls. It's pretty hard to, like, not do that. Controlling your speed with object boosts. It's really easy to just go freakishly fast. Alright, so I'm gonna switch to the rifle and 2 shots for these crocodiles. That's the only time you get to fight crocodiles. So, those are the last 4 left in the world. Holy shit, they did a lot of damage to me. They usually don't get me that low. Okay. Fuck. I'll just wait. I actually got that for the first time. I was practicing the game and I went for that and I got it. I was like, whoa. Oh, whoops. Alright. So just boosting around that. We're boosting up that so we don't have to go around. And now we're at another cutscene. There's a lot of cutscenes in this game. And this one's 4 minutes long, so... Oh wait, no. Is this one 4 minutes? Yeah, I think so. Poor Dino.
Outbreaking orbit, sir.
I'm disappointed in this planet's reptile specimens. In the end, it was my men who killed them. It's time to check.
It's pretty interesting that crocodiles were on, like, a different planet.
I believe the reptiles in the cargo hold may have useful genotypes.
Yeah, these are actual
However, the
cutscenes.
latest genome life forms have been nearly perfected.
The report from the science
Look at those
team is
clubs
critical.
for hands.
If
It's
the
horrifying.
Xenomes were able to destroy the mechanized facility, they will have proven themselves to be the finest bioweapons ever.
There's always room for improvement. For instance, controlling them is still a problem.
Sir,
Yeah.
course calculated. Prepare to
My FOV is really high, and my resolution is higher than they expected.
feeling about this.
So you can see, like, the bottom of the universe right there, which is pretty cool. He has to, like, dodge the solid planet. So yeah, you can see that the resolution is all making it all fucked up.
Was abandoned decades ago
Thanks, Bubbles.
when the moon's orbit became unstable.
The place is a death trap. The only thing holding it together is a jerry-rigged array of Kata space anchors. The facility's mainframe AI hasn't been defragged in ages. I suspect by now it's technically...
I can't tell if you're making that up, Trads. It does kind of sound like him.
Contact the science team.
But then again, I haven't really heard Bill's voice in a long time. I haven't played Left 4 Dead in, like, quite a while.
Something's wrong. I don't see the science. Sir.
Yeah, so this game has a crazy AI, just like, you know, Portal and System Shock 2, and like, I don't know, what else has crazy AI? There's got to be another game out there.
Maneuver like this. I'm dropping the cargo.
I don't know.
The science team is on their own.
HAL 9000. Okay, so that's the end of the cutscene finally. So now I can go get some shotgun ammo. Oh nice, I actually got it all. Alright. So now we're fighting robots too. A little object boost right there. Just to save a little tiny bit of time. Apparently I can't get it that way. Oh god. So this guy needs my help, I guess. And he tells me not to shoot it, but I'm definitely going to shoot it, and he's definitely going to die.
Drones, destroy the human invaders.
Yeah, it is pretty violent. Sorry. Definitely rated M. So I'm gonna go rock climbing with my shotgun. Backwards. Rock climbing with my ass. With my shotgun. Alright. This is a laser gun. It's pretty cool, but I don't actually use it very much. Hello? Is this guy gonna talk? This guy is weird. Sometimes he talks really fast. Okay. So I switched to charge shot for this gun, because when you have no armor, you can actually boost yourself with it, like that. That's the only time we ever do that. I'm gonna get some armor in there. Full armor. And boost up here. And you're supposed to shoot a bunch of those things in this next area, but I'm just going to skip it. Lots of skipping in this game with the shotgun. And even without the shotgun later on. Alright, so I can just jump over the lasers. Usually I have to deactivate them or whatever, but... And then hopefully I won't die. I did. There's a death trigger, like, right next to this fucking change level trigger. It's weird. Okay. So I have to start up this conversation, and then I can go back out and get some ammo.
At first I trusted you, but it was you who brought the Xenomes.
Please. You can actually go out of bounds right here. You can just kind of walk out of bounds. It's a pretty good wall that they made. But if you go too far, then you get stuck. So. Yeah, this is gold source. Alright. So I'm going to skip a trigger right here. Which stops the lasers from appearing. Usually you'd have to like push a box to block the lasers, but I just skipped the trigger. Okay, that was a horrible boost. Okay. the elevator. Ow. He shot me through the wall.
Rounds. The intruder must not be allowed to disrupt the operation of this meteor shield tower. Do not interfere with my Cubeface. They must keep this tower operational. If you shut down this tower,
Okay, so I shut down the tower, even though she told me not to like 500 times. Which causes the moon to like crash into the planet. So now we have to get off the planet, obviously. Or off the moon. See ya, stink bomber. I don't actually know why we caused the moon to crash into the planet. I don't really know anything about the story. I used to, but it doesn't actually make very much sense, so.
We didn't bring this one easy.
This part is like really hard to bunny hop through. The floor is so weird. Oops. I don't have the world record. World record is, I think like 39 in-game time. 39, like 59. And I have like a 42 or something. So I suck compared to world record. This game's pretty tough to go that fast in. Hello?
heavy flow line to the surface. Ground signal activation.
Okay, so you're supposed to fight like a gunship. Yeah, the bitrate is low because my internet sucks. Sorry. Better than dropping frames.
Severe meteor damage reported in Sector 6. Volcanic flows have reached lower levels in Sector 4. All drones regroup in Sector
Yeah, I play all my games in 4x3. Even like Portal, which people made fun of me for. But come on, dude. 16:9 is cheating. Everybody knows it.
It really is.
Investigate massive xeno organisms sighted in Sector 6.
Alright, so here's the hardest boss in the game. Hopefully we'll beat him. Alright. We did it. You can actually just jump over its legs. It's like really easy. It's pretty strange. I don't know why they made it so easy. No, this isn't scripted. Alright, so the world gets really shaky at this part, and it's pretty annoying. Hello? There we go. So I can skip a whole bunch by boosting up here. Ow. Oh, okay, I have 1 health. Let's not have 1 health. Okay. So, this is where the game gets really interesting and actually a lot different from like every other speedrun that I've ever seen. So in there, the gravity is really low, and there's a trigger that makes the gravity low. So I go in there, activate the trigger, and then I leave and skip a trigger that makes my gravity turn back to normal. So now, for the rest of the game, my gravity is going to be low. So I'm able to like float everywhere. And in some parts it'll look like it's kind of slow, like when I'm trying to fall, you know. But it lets me skip a lot of stuff later on, so it's definitely faster in the long run.
Secondary anchors have broken free.
Like this part, there's a death trigger right there. But I can just skip it with the low gravity.
We lost contact with my drones in this section. Sensors detect.
Yeah, the bitrate is like 600 or 700. Super low. And the resolution is downscaled. So
Well, it's still visible.
yeah, I mean, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Could be worse. I've seen worse. Australian internet is definitely worse. For the most part.
That is true. Yeah.
So yeah, I can't really bunny hop very much anymore, because obviously the whole gravity problem. I can skip those lasers though. For some reason there's one section at the top where the lasers don't hurt you. Usually they would just instantly kill you, but you can skip them with the low gravity.
Sensors indicate that the surrounding area is free of threat. Wait there until the door completes opening. You will find money in the chamber above critical personality and decision.
Alright, so now I have to... Wow, that was perfect.
There is subset of my
Ride on this merry-go-round for a little bit.
to this mainframe core module. Remember our agreement, Gunman. You must transport this core module to the surface and rendezvous with the aerial drone. Since I have been disconnected from the computers, I can no longer access the security system remotely. You
Whoops.
have to use my mainframe core.
This box needs to move. Okay. I have no ammo. Wow. With like anything. That's crazy. Except for the shotgun. That's good. At least I have shotgun ammo. Alright, so I'm skipping a lot of stuff with the low gravity. Makes it a lot faster right here. Some extra ammo. Whoops.
We have finally reached the surface. The
Alright, almost done with this section of the game.
Must hurry, Gunman.
And then we can watch our next exciting cutscene. Which is actually really exciting. So this is our ship. So we're gonna get off the moon and fly to some other planet that's somehow connected to what we're doing. So there's the moon crashing into a planet.
A space portal has been opened. The
And like a
asteroid
random
field density
square
is
of
increasing,
gravel
and our probability of
in
successfully
space.
navigating the engines offline. Navigation offline. Attempting course correction.
So prepare for impact,
Prepare for
by the way.
impact. If backup power holds, we have a chance of surviving this. Prepare for impact. Prepare for impact. Prepare for impact. How unfortunate.
Yeah.
All of my systems appear to
Alright, so now we're in the Wild West, which is what they call it. Or it's just the West or something, I don't know. It's basically some, like, desert planet. This is where low gravity really starts helping. It makes this entire part of the game go way faster. And it's probably the hardest part of the game. To go fast in, with or without low gravity. So right here, there's a nice skip you can do. With low gravity, you can just kind of go out of bounds right here. There's a little floor right there. And then you can go down to this bottom section. Land on a scorpion. Break your fall. Okay. I just wanted the armor and the ammo. And then we can just fly over here. We don't really have to worry about fall damage, which is nice. And then I'm going to try to fly over here without taking too much damage. These guys like to shoot at me. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Doesn't matter too much. I'm definitely going to do the safe route and just get the extra armor later on. Okay. This is probably the closest to Half-Life 2 that a Gold Source game is gonna get. It's like pretty... It has like some sort of coastish feel where you're just kind of flying through the air. It's not quite as crazy, but...
Still looks pretty crazy.
Yeah, especially this next part. So there's a tank right there, and we're supposed to use it to get through this turret section. But instead, getting the tank is actually really slow. And with low gravity, we can skip it. So I'm going to go up here. And use the shotgun, not like that. To boost my way past the turrets, hopefully without taking too much damage. So usually you'd have to lower the bridge right there, it's super slow. And destroy the turrets and stuff. Okay, so 62 armor, that's fine. So we're just gonna fly past these turrets. Usually these things... Oh wow, I took no damage. That's really good. Okay, you have to make sure you hit all the triggers. It's super easy to fly past triggers. They're not very high up. Oh shit, I just hit the wall. This is the hardest part to get through. Okay, I died. It's okay. There's an autosave right there. There's a lot of things, like cracks in the floor, that make it really easy to lose all your speed. Okay, that was really stupid. I tried to, like, duck roll, and I just lost all my speed. Okay, whatever. We made it. So, luckily there's this little section, which is basically a little refill point. Which is really lucky that it exists. If it didn't, the strategy would be insanely hard. Because getting through this section, this next section is really hard because there's like 4 turrets or something. So there's a trigger down here. I have to hit. So... right there. It looks like it was pretty easy, but that's actually the main point where, you'll definitely die. So, get some extra armor. Extra health. Whoa, that guy's still alive. And now I have to go down here and press the switch. Which apparently causes this helicopter to fly over and get shot down. I don't know if this is like the common way to get into the lab, but I don't know. It's pretty weird. Anyway. Whoops. I have to get in there before the turrets destroy me. Okay. So now we're in the last section of the game. The underground base or whatever. Where the general is.
We have a surprise waiting for him in the elevator shaft.
Keep the damage to a minimum.
I used to kill this guy, but it's actually faster to just let him run away. Oh shit, I have no health. Wow.
I want men guarding the elevators on deck A.
I'm a little afraid of dying, but I think I'll be okay.
Somehow they've managed to capture one of
So I just changed the grenade to basically turn into a mine instead of a grenade for later, for a skip that's coming up. Okay, so I have to wait a little bit and get around that. This part has one of the weirdest skips, like, ever. I don't even know how it works, but it saves a lot of time. Like 7 minutes or some shit. Okay, so I'm gonna put these trip mines in front of the door, which will block it. Jump over a trigger, which keeps the doors from closing. Jump back, make sure I hit the trigger. So these doors stayed open, those closed. So I'm gonna make sure they don't close again. And I'm basically skipping floors in this elevator section, so. Those doors stayed open, and I just saved like 7 minutes. I don't even know how it works. Like, I'm not gonna pretend to know, but it's, yeah. It's a cool skip. Just something to do with the change level triggers, getting blocked maybe.
destroy the generator and return as fast as you can.
Okay.
Nodes would fall.
That guy did a lot of damage to me. So this is the chem gun. I'm gonna turn off all the chemicals and just make it so it farts and makes me go fast. It's too bad we get this gun like so late in the run, because it would actually be really useful in the West. Because it makes you go freakishly fast, unless these guys block you. Okay, so memes are coming up. Pretty exciting. Wow, 99 health. So this guy has infinite blood and like a huge ass hitbox, so you can just paint the floor if you're an artist. So that's fun. But you can also punch her. I guess this is the AI, and you can punch her and she doesn't give a shit. So you can just punch her boobs all day, which is exciting, definitely.
Severely damaged the sensors in that area, so I won't be able to track your progress. I suspect another large xenome is down there, though. Be careful, Gunman.
And she explodes. Ow, that actually hurt me. Wow. Okay, so I have to destroy these things with the turret, which deactivates his force field. And I shoot the shotgun at the sky to make it so that I fall down faster. It boosts me downward. Alright. So there's a trigger at the top of the elevator. So you can just jump up there with the low gravity and skip that. Even without the low gravity, I'd be able to just boost up there. So I'm gonna press that switch, which will start up 2 of her scripts or whatever at the same time. So now she has two voices.
With a kata cannon capable of teleporting any enemy into deep space.
Which makes this door open a little bit faster. Make sure you don't miss any triggers. It's really easy to skip triggers in this game. It's the most annoying thing, especially at the end. Alright, whoops. So, I have to use the tank to fight this guy. So he's shooting his kappa cannon at me. So this is like the first part of the boss. Okay, so I beat him, and now I'm going to fly over here with my shotgun, skipping a bunch of triggers that would usually cause enemies to spawn out of these holes, and I would have to like defend her as she fights the boss. But since I skipped all the triggers, I don't have to defend her. I just have to lure this guy over here, and hopefully she will shoot at him and not run away. She likes to just run away and soft lock the game. Okay, they're fighting. I think she's the only thing that can damage him, but I like to go over here now and shoot at him with the tank because it's fun. And it makes me think that I'm helping. I don't think it does any damage, but I don't know yet. I need to like time it. Because usually when you shoot him, he says that he doesn't give a shit that you're shooting at him. But with the tank, he doesn't say anything. So I'm like, maybe. Anyway, time is coming up. Right when this guy blows up.
Alright.
My sensors indicate that the alpha species is nearby. Be careful, Gunman.
Okay, time. And if you stay in the tank, then the ending cutscene won't play.
42:24.
Hey, that actually might be a PB. That's cool.
Hey. It's also reverse doubles 42:24.
Oh yeah. Cool. Hope you guys liked it.
We have won. Gunman landing craft are approaching. I will now transfer my immeasurable sentience back into the facility computers. I have a xenome infestation to deal with. Thank you, Gunman, and welcome to my new home planet.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know if that's a PB or not. I feel like it is. So, yeah. That's it.